Happening right now live at 5, 100+ degree heat is impacting communities all across our country as what's left of Beryl continues moving northeast. Texas is one of several states dealing with the triple-digit heat. Over 1 million people there without power as that's ongoing after this storm. The extreme temperatures are also being felt in states like Arizona and California. Remnants of Beryl, meanwhile, are now moving northeast, expected to move from Missouri toward Maine. Right now, live at 5, as homeowners are cleaning up from the destruction Beryl caused in Texas. We could be in for a long few months as forecasters are predicting a very active hurricane season.
Yeah, those new numbers say it is going to be busy, and Alabama power crews are already trying to turn those lights back on in Texas for a couple of million folks, particularly in Houston, which was so hard hit. But as we prepare for even more of these, are power crews and volunteers ready? It's a question your reporter Brian Henry is live at 5 from Tuscaloosa County to answer. Brian.
Well, Jonathan, no concern at all when you consider Alabama Power and the Alabama Baptist State Convention. Both are deep when it comes to personnel and trained volunteers. On Tuesday, we shared the story of how Alabama Power sent teams totaling 350 linemen and support personnel, all headed straight to Houston to deal with the big mess. Tons of equipment on the road to make a difference. Bucket trucks, pole trucks, you name it, it's on the way. Today, one day after our story,
absolutely.
Alabama Power Engineer Supervisor Chase Clary says there is no concern about the company responding should a weather disaster strike here at home at any time. After all, Alabama Power has hundreds of linemen at the ready when nature becomes unruly.
As soon as there's a storm coming, then we're on the phone with each other. The leadership group is making sure that we have people in place. So we always leave a contingent locally just in case something pops up.
But when it hits close to home.
The Alabama Baptist State Convention is in a similar position. It has 75 chainsaw volunteers on the way to Huffman, Texas, just outside of Houston, but a total roster of around 3,500 volunteers here in Alabama. Taking care of home will never be a problem.
But if it hits Alabama, I'm confident that we would have plenty of volunteers, and based on my experience, I'm confident that the other states who have resources available would be calling me and saying, we're here to help all you.
And therein lies the binding truth of it all. No one leaves the other alone in the storm. Alabama Power and the Alabama Baptist State Convention are showing how it's done hundreds of miles away. Mark Wakefield points to Hurricane Sally in 2020 as a recent example. About 4 years ago, volunteers from 8 states converged in Alabama and cleared the way for a smoother recovery here in Alabama. In West Alabama, Brian Henry, WBRC Fox 6 News, on your side.
All right, Brian.